Keeping venomous reptiles is an unforgiving hobby, requiring proper training and lots of experience. One simple mistake can be the difference between life and death. Remember, the most venomous snake in the world is the one that just bit you. There are no venomous snakes with training wheels. Just because you see viperkeeper handle snakes a certain way does not mean you should try it too.
Well, despite me wetting this elegant pit viper down and really hydrating it, the shedding only stuck on the end of her tail and on her face and eyes. So unfortunately I have to restrain her. Easy. Oh, we're gonna be strikey already. Oop. Say hello, Mrs. Viperkeeper.
Hi there. Aren't you friendly?
Well, normally she's not bad, but you know, it's we got to do this pinning and restraining and all that fun stuff, which they really don't like, and I can't blame them. I wouldn't like anybody grabbing me by the head and holding me down and doing something to me. Alright, well, rule number one taught to me by my friend Jim Harrison is never attempt to pin when they have coils of their body under their head or they're looped over their bodies, because that will just be a failure. Let that be a warning to you all. Come on. Come on. I know this is no fun. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. No. These are from Japanese islands and probably eastern China. Boy, you got that figured out. I know. Oh, damn. They have very long fangs and don't hesitate to use them. It's called the elegant pit viper, Protobothrops elegans. And these are quite pretty. Now, just cooperate for a moment and we'll get this over with. Yes, I know, lots of venom, huh? Much better when it's on the surface of the cloth and not necessarily in me. I'm using a reasonable amount of force to pin her down, well, at least to keep her body in place. You know, I have reasonably good control of the head, but sometimes they do, not just this pit viper, but others will do this. All of a sudden relax their body and you'll not be thinking about what you're doing, and all of a sudden they will jerk their body and pull their head clean out of your hands. Oh, come on. Now, people have said, oh, why don't you use a piece of tape? Look, guys, I've been doing this for a while. It's not that it's impossible for you to come up with a new method that I haven't heard about. Guaranteed that 99% of them I've used and tried and all that other fun stuff. Not that I don't appreciate your input. I'm always willing to learn something new and adapt something, but when it comes to getting eye caps off. I have tried many different methodologies. Come on, guy. How's that for fangs?
Ooh.
Okay, come on.
Look at that venom. Woo.
Now they have your typical cocktail of nastiness in their venom. Your typical pit viper venom. Sort of change hands. Okay. Are you crapping and spraying it? Now come on, don't be sticking the fang in yourself. Here. There we go. Oh, we even got the pits clean with that one. All right, that's all the monkeying around the head that I'm going to do for a moment. I will.
Ugh.
Mrs. Viperkeeper, can you get that off the tail, please? Because I sort of have my hands busy in the front end. Not that it... Hey, don't be putting my camera under there. We don't want poop on the camera. That's Clorox, sweetheart.
Oh, well, okay. He's got a very clean tail now. Wow, this does not want to come off.
Yes, no, maybe. All right, well.
It's coming slowly as I've gotten it good and wet.
All right, that's not coming off.
Yeah, it's not coming off.
Okay, if you want to let go of that, watch out. Grab the camera.
Okay.
Well, at least you can see and be mad at me. Go on. Go on. Alright, sort of an addendum to the unpacking video. The two female West African green mambas that came in with what I consider to be sort of slightly above roadkill status. Very thin, not a lot of meat on them, lots of skin folds, stuck sheds. So Mrs. Viperkeeper and I have already done the first one of the day, the smaller one, and it went very nicely, although Mrs. Viperkeeper complained of mamba musk, but it went very smoothly. Minimal stress on the keepers, minimal stress on the animals. We got, 100% of the shed off. the animal is probably feeling a whole lot better than it did last night when it arrived. It had a nice warm soak in the tub. Now this is our standard restraining tub that I got from my good friend Doug Hodel at the Albuquerque Zoological Park. He sent this to me. It is absolutely awesome. They can be gotten. So what I did is I put some warm water in there, maybe about 2 to 3 inches, maybe about 7 or 8 centimeters. And what I do is I drop in a couple of my snake towels. And this is sort of to let the snake rest on it, but it's also a little bit abrasive. You can also put, well, when I used to use reptile bark, I used to put reptile bark in there, and that was very nice and rough and sort of pulled on it. So that was the easy part right there. Now we have to get this 6.5 foot green mamba into the tub and let her soak for about an hour. And that will soften up the shedding in most cases and allow you to get most of it off, if not all of it, like the last one. But here's the problem. We have a large West African green mamba missile who's already very apprehensive about me, although she ate see, hi girlie. Although she ate last night, she's you know, she's still very apprehensive. So we're going to try and do exactly what we did the last time around, and that's we close the box, and hopefully she doesn't come shooting out. Okay, so that's reasonably secure. So now we're going to do what I call the viperkeeper very rude technique for getting the animal in the bucket. Now, if you get to see this video, it means that my system worked well again the second time like it did for the first green mamba. If you don't see it, it means that I failed and the snake outsmarted me and or I got bit. So what we do is we slit the box. Now this could be sort of like a jack-in-the-box thing, so Mrs. Viperkeeper, please go to the back of the bus. So what we'll do is we'll open one flap, open the second flap, third flap, fourth flap. Hi, say hello. Okay, and before she can do anything evil, it's rude, but it's effective.
It's effective, it works.
And we don't have a green mamba that's 6 feet long and wants to bite you and go any place other than where you are in the bucket soaking for another hour or so. So that is a rude technique. I don't like to be that rough, but it's quick, it's effective, rather than having to, you know, try to euplex the animal and having it by the tail freaking out. That's the better way of doing it in my estimation. You know, also, I'm not running out of the room like a little girl followed by Mrs. Viperkeeper.
Followed nothing, I'd be leading the way.
So all is well. So now we're going to let her soak for an hour or two. And I'll put this nice black hide in there since her box is now going to be discarded. And she already has her scent in the cage, so she'll already recognize it as where she's been. So we'll just set her aside. When there's a snake in the bucket, I like to put a hook on top as an identifier saying, open this by accident and you'll be surprised. Okay, so We'll take the gentle giants back across the hall and hang them where they normally live, and we'll move on to other tasks of the day. All right, we're gonna get the 6.5 foot eastern green mamba, western green mamba, out of here. Hello. She's looking right up at the hole, poised for liftoff. I know, it was very rude. It was very rude. Oh, your head's over there now, huh? Ooh, a submarine. I didn't think Western Green's could submarine. There she is. Good. Come on. She's hiding her head under the water. Come on. I know she's going to be like a Poseidon missile here in a second. Come on. Okay. You're good. You're good. You're good. Oh, and the skin seems to be all nice and loose. Relax. You're good. Oh, please. You're going to feel so much better than you did before your bath. Okay? Okay, Mrs. Viperkeeper, you can shut the camera down and let's just go to work on her so we get her done real quick.
Okie dokie.
Oh, I see you heading for the hills. I'm sorry if I scare you. I'm sorry. Come here. Come here. Come here. We're not going to hurt you. Come on. Here. Come on. Yeah, see? Come on. Oh, nailed it! Like, I can't believe it. Well, maybe you thought it was my finger, because it released it and took off. Here, come on. It's not a finger. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, you're okay. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Go ahead. Now that you got it all dirty, I'm not going to bother you. It's like you. Come on. You. All right, you stay right there. We're just gonna wash that off a little bit. Here, try that. Whoops. Come on. Come on, you're a springy little guy. Here. Oh, you dropped it. Are you that much of a scaredy cat, huh? Come on. Come on. We didn't really hurt you. Come on, there you go. There you go. Come on. That's right. That's right. Aw. Are you that inept? Hmm? Come on. If you come down from the ceiling, it makes it easier to eat. I know you're a tree snake, but come on. Come on. Here. Come on. Come on. Look. Come on. You're making it life difficult for me. Come on. There you go. There you go. Now, come on. You just stay right there. I want to wait till you really got it in your mouth. Got it? Oh, you're really teasing me now. That's not fair. You're just really frantic. Come on. Come on. There you go. Come on. Come on. I know you want to eat, but you don't want to have your mouth full in case you need it. Huh? Well, look, how many times do I have to do this? Come on. It's a nice, tasty rat pink. You know, other snakes just go nuts over these, huh? Come on. guess I have to get her started and freeze. Any movement away from her, or any movement at all, even talking, causes her to spit it out. Come on, this is the good stuff.
Yeah, I'm holding real still too.
Now don't come sneaking up the side of the cage. You're not the first one to try that. Come on. All right.
Let her figure it out on her own.
Now, if you remember, well, this one ate last night for me. But I don't know if she's going to eat now. Oh, I see her nose right there. Come on. Come on, girlie. Come on, yeah, it's a tasty wrap. Come on, you're good. There you go, come on. There you go. Whoop.
She was playing submarine for a minute there.
I saw that out of the corner of my eye. You know, you can really understand how frightened, you know, these animals really are, and what a bad ordeal that has befallen them. And yeah, okay, I'm partially responsible for you know, purchasing them for my collection and for sharing and propagating the species and stuff. But you know, people say to me all the time, well, you know, why don't you leave them in the wild? Well, folks, whether you realize it or not, the wild is no longer wild because mankind continually destroys their habitat. And certainly, you know, in Africa, you know, snakes are dead meat upon sight. You know, they just wipe them out. They're, you know, it's just that bad. So, you know, if somebody doesn't keep them and propagate them in captivity, you know, eventually there may not be any left in the wild. And zoos and venom labs, as well as private keepers, are the only ones that are going to have it. You want to try this again? Huh? You're not quite as frantic as you were a minute ago.
Okay, the other one has finished hers and is kind of poking her head out, looking hopeful.
Oops, I dirtied your water, huh? Okay, you stay right there.
Well, at least her rat is clean, even if her water's dirty.
These guys are really thin, and it's important that I bulk them up as quickly as I can. I think they've had some treatment for parasites, but right now I'm more interested in bulking them up than to taking care of the parasites. If we can de-stress the animals and let them calm down and eat, they'll be fine with the parasite load. Okay, okay. Relax, you got one down. That's a good job. I didn't think we were going to get that far, huh? Let's see what we got here. Here. Calm down. Boy, she's so mad she has a blue streak. Here, come on. Come on. Come on, this one's not so adulterated. Come on. You got it? It's so important to get them feeding. Somebody actually asked me, why are you force feeding? Well, because the animal will die in short order if it doesn't eat. You know, a lot of the elapids are high metabolism snake, and if they don't keep the food flowing, they're going to be you know, dead in a couple of weeks. It's a little bit more time to work with the viperids and stuff, getting them feeding, because they just sit there like lumps most of the time. They don't actively burn food like elapids that are constantly on the move. Come on, you're good. You're good. Come on. Come on. There you go. You got it? Or are we going to try this dropping game again?
I think she's caught on finally.
Nope.
Oh well, just as I say that.
See, you never say that because it's always just the opposite. Come on. You got it? You know, for a tree snake, you're really clumsy with your food. Okay. Unless she decides to spit that one out, it's not coming out.
Yeah.
What the hell goes on here? It's not tenderized enough. Huh? Come here. Come on. Come on. Okay. Now I'm going to drag you down a little bit. Oh no, I'm going up. I only eat my food vertically. Look, you can't possibly eat your food like that.
Yes, I can.
It reminds me of the movie Airplane. He's got a drinking problem. You remember that, folks? I got a drinking problem. Well, I got an eating problem. Huh? Come on. Come on. I think it gets to that substrate and it's like, ew, it's got stuff on it. Doesn't like the texture. Come on. Alright. I'm trying to keep an eye on the other.
Yes. Oh yeah, her nose is once again poking out in the hopes of...
Well, like I said, getting them bulked up is the goal here. So she can eat until she explodes, sort of deal. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hi. Come on.
So funny that the nose pokes out and then the tongue, you see the tongue flicking, and then she slowly comes out and grabs it.
And that one is just trying to decide whether it's going to spit it out. Oh!
Oh, there it goes. Oh, and that one just dragged it in.
Okay. We have a bulimic mamba here. Oh, does this rat make me look fat? I'm going to spit it out. Oh, we're going vertical again. Come on. Ah,
Well,
where'd it go? Well, I can't see it. I can't grab it.
well, maybe she'll find it. Oh, don't get your hand back there.
Well, how else am I going to get it?
Oh.
Believe me, she wasn't paying attention to me.
I'm fine. But you're working on giving me a heart attack.
Hey. Go ahead. Or is there some problem with this one that I don't know about?
She's poking her nose out again. That is just too funny. I'm ready for another.
What, is this a game? I don't think it's very funny.
Well, the snake sure seems to think so. Come on, come out and get your mouse. And there's the tongue. There's the nose.
Come on. Okay, we're just going to leave that there. You've gotten 3 or 4 down your gullet. This gal has gotten a good load in, so we're just going to move on. Now, you'll have to find your own entrance to your hut there, Toad.
She was so frantic earlier, she dug a hole under the substrate to get in.